for the next 20 minutes. A critical Game 4 between Milwaukee and Miami tonight, but will Giannis be back in the lineup despite that back injury?
Right, the Bucks just finished their morning shoot-around, so we're going to head live to Miami in moments for the very latest on the two-time MVP and his status, as well as Jimmy Butler, also listed as questionable for tonight. SportsCenter begins right now. Momentum into tonight.
They ride Anthony Davis. I think this is the key, Hannah. There's no answer for Anthony Davis in this series. That's most.
Lakers first quarter, that's how they need to play the rest of the time. Let's briefly touch upon your favorite subject, Dylan Brooks, who hilariously is blaming the media for painting him as a villain. We know that nothing he said on the floor. How does he actually help his team tonight? What does he need to redirect going forward?
Yeah, Hannah, I got to laugh at Dylan Brooks.
It's 19 minutes before getting tossed. You're not going to do your team any good when you're in the locker room. And obviously, he's given all those fans in L.A. a nice villain to jeer against tonight. Tim Legler, thank you. What he just said.
I will clip that off and show that to my kids later on. I feel like every time he speaks,
oh my
there's
gosh,
some life motto that we all can take from.
Just not
awesome.
Set, like the bag is great. I want the ring. I want the championship. What are your expectations for Hurts and the Eagles going forward in 2023?
Super Bowl.
It really is. When you think about the Eagles, their work is just beginning. Great. They locked up Hurts. They found their franchise quarterback. But in an anomaly, really, they have the 10th pick after going to the Super Bowl because of that trade with the Saints. Where do you think they need to focus on with the draft on Thursday?
Keep the strength your strength. I mean,
but when you look at D-Hop, a guy who does not drop the football, we all know that's been a problem in the past for Eagles receivers. That would be great. Isn't it fun to play like fantasy and like
when I don't have to make the decisions,
fun deals,
I don't make the
and throw them
decisions,
out
and
there?
I don't have to pay the contracts.
I was going to say, you don't have to spend money. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah.
Absolute mess because of the Texans being so cagey about what they're going to do, right? I mean, C.J. Stroud could be there at number 3. Will Anderson could be gone. We don't know what they're going to do. So I would say just get on out of there. What do you think is the best strategy for the new powers that be in Arizona?
I'm right there with you, Hannah. It's an absolute.
I mean,
go
really.
ahead. I know we're going there.
I mean, are they getting cute? Are they being cagey? Are they overthinking? Like, really, what the heck? Here are the quarterbacks on their roster: Case Keenum, Davis Mills, E.J. Perry.
In high leverage moments, he did it consistently for a couple of years.
Happy with anything other than that, Swagoo? And you know what, Swagoo?
I know. We just got such good reporters, and they know something.
Sometimes
they know something.
Sometimes when things don't appear to make sense, it's not really because somebody knows something that you don't. It's actually because they don't make sense.
It don't make sense. Yes, Hannah Stahl.
Swagoo.
Yes.
Thanks. Critical importance of these dedicated individuals in every sport.
For instance, hockey players are cruising around the ice with sharpened blades attached to their feet. We saw what can happen with an errant skate just the other night in the NHL playoffs. But that wasn't as serious as the subject of today's Outside the Lines on SportsCenter. Jeremy Shepp has more, but first, a warning that some images may be